Hi, I'm Deanna Flayhive. I'm the Executive Director of Capitol Hill United Ministries and the Women's Homelessness Initiative. How fortunate we are to be able to do the work we've been doing. WHI was formed in 2012 under CHUM, and as a response to the need of shelter for unhoused women in Denver. CHUM-WHI organizes a monthly collection of needs. This effort involves many congregations, community groups, and individuals with gathering and buying supplies, bringing them to a central location, and then distributing them to the centers with many, many volunteers. All right, so who is sitting here at our backyard?
I am Cole Egan. I go to East High School, and I'm a junior there.
Okay, and what kinds of things are you interested in at school? I heard that you're involved in a special group here.
I am kind of. I'm interested in engineering, so I have done a few engineering-related classes. Club-wise, I am part of National Honor Society, where I basically have to do 50 hours of service before the end of the year. And that pretty much covers it.
Okay. And what you did something yesterday, I understand.
Yes, I did a Habitat for Humanity build. I've done 2 of those this year. Basically, we just go, a bunch of volunteers go and fix or refurbish a house. Like, the first shift I did, we were painting someone's house. This shift, it was a lot more like caulking and spackling and whatnot, and then just basic things like that. Not really building the house, but cleaning it up a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to come over to my house and do some... I could use some help. And there's something else you've been involved with.
Yes, I have made lunches for the WHI. Basically I think this year, I should have counted it, but I've definitely made over 100, probably over 200 lunches.
You're kidding. And where do you deliver them to?
You. But
to me?
To you, besides that. And then that goes and gets spread to a bunch of homeless shelters to help people.
And you're doing, or I think Urban Peak is one of the places that you deliver them to, too. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you make in the lunches?
Well, I've done a few. I've done like BB&J. I've done some ham and cheese. I've made some breakfast, some muffins. I definitely didn't almost burn down the house making one batch on accident. But yeah, I've done a lot of it.
And how does that make you feel when you what else is going on inside of you when you do that kind of thing?
I mean, I'm realizing that I'm probably at this point I've done enough. I've definitely helped a lot of people, and I'm glad that I got the opportunity to do that, and I'm grateful that I'm able to help in this way.
Have you learned very much about people who are experiencing homelessness?
I've learned a bit through all these activities I've done. I know, like, housing in Colorado right now, and especially in Denver, is really expensive and unaffordable, so I'm glad to be able to help out with that. I don't know much, but I know enough.
Has it changed your perspective on thinking about people that are unhoused?
It definitely has. It helps you see them more as people than you originally do. You just see someone asking for food on the street. That's it.
So do you have any idea how many hours you've put into this?
A lot.
I
have no idea. I could check. I don't actually have an idea, but I think each shift normally takes me like 4 hours, including like
especially
shopping.
If you're making cookies and you burn them and you have to do them again?
That too.
So how has this changed you, and where do you deliver the bags?
I am very grateful for being able to understand how our world works, and it has allowed me to open my perspective in the world. I'm very fortunate, and I know that, and I am now grateful that I am able to see that some people aren't as fortunate, but that I can help them out. I love the community aspect of it, and with East High School and us being teenagers in a high school experience, we have allowed, our community has taken response to it, and we have allowed us to have a drop-off at our local rec center that's right across from our school.
Do you see carrying this with you? You graduated this year, and do you see that this will be something that will be part of your future in some form?
Yes, at the University of Mississippi, I really want to be able to somehow carry this down there and really get college kids to be able to interact with this and maybe be able to help out the homeless population down there, or even just women in general. Also, I plan on joining a sorority where their philanthropy really focuses on volunteer work and giving back to the community as well.
So I'm with Barbara Boucher in our car, and you just heard some wonderful interviews of two young people from East High School who she's worked with to do the lunch bags. So Barbara, what's your experience?
Well, I've really enjoyed working with both of these young ladies. Their enthusiasm, their commitment to the program. When we had to close down the overnight program, one of the women who was helping me was Ashley's mother. And so when the lunch bag program started, I went to her and she suggested that her daughter and some of the friends, and with the support of their parents, would commit to delivering so many bags a month. So as Ashley mentioned, that she turned it over to Lauren, who's going to be a senior this coming year, and Lauren now has 10 people, including 2 men, young men, in the program, and they're up to 110 bags a month.
So has this been a wonderful experience for you?
For me, I just really have enjoyed them, even though we've had a few little glitches along the way. It makes me smile.